Pass catching back. This time we'll give it to him on the ground, and he's going to get the first down on the short side of the field. So he brought White in after he'd been split wide from the 25-yard line and scooting over the right side.
Out, go!
And Brady keeps it on the ground on 2nd and 12, and a nice run here to the 40-yard line.
They're making the Pittsburgh Steelers pay for some of this man coverage.
Up tempo, no huddle.
Yeah.
Toss to Edelman behind the line of scrimmage. He can throw. He was a quarterback in high school, and he does throw it back to James White. And White with a big gain and blocking to the 20-yard line. Brady, 5 receivers out. Pass caught, lunging for it, 35. As the pass is caught on the outside, which just reminds me of the great line that in the Alliance of American Football with San Diego. Off the play fake, Brady throws. That's a first down. James White. Good protection again. Caught. Another first down. James White. They brought him into the backfield. Robert Kraft. It'll be 4th down here.
About the days he spent with Antonio Brown working together on this offense as James White is caught from behind. James White, limited role so far. 3rd and 5. Brady pulls the trigger, tosses it to White, and he gets enough for the first down. Is the 29 of the Patriots. On the handoff, tight relationships on the team that he was on for 3 years. James White gets the call. Brady on the give. James White in the backfield. Out of the gun, rush coming, float it for White. He's got room. White walks in. Touchdown, Patriots.
You just don't see many screen passes in the red zone, let alone at the 10-yard line. Watch the screen get out in front of James White, and there's nobody for these guys to block. They all score touchdowns. As easy a touchdown as you'll ever see for James White. Makes a good catch on a high pass, but there's no Dolphin anywhere.
2nd and 10. Brady spins it. Scoreless 9:49 mark. It is deafening here at New Era. Brady throws it to the sideline. It's caught for a first down by James White. 3rd and 5. Brady, plenty of time. Timing route down the sideline, and James White over the shoulder grab against the linebacker Milano. 26 yards on the hookup.
Yeah, great read by Brady. Had the crossing route to Dorsett. He bounces in the pocket and finds the mismatch he likes. Milano never locating the ball perfectly over the shoulder of Milano and into the hands of White, and the ball goes inside the 5-yard line after that 26-yard gain.
And it is White extending. Brady, dump off. White on the catch and run. He's got enough for the first down. Edelman in motion. Out of the gun, Brady releases to James White. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Brady looks, and he delivers over the middle for a short gain to James White. Brady underneath, White in traffic. Wrestled down. The Bills showing blitz, back off a bit. Brady fakes one way. He goes to James White.
Brady under pressure, throws. That's complete to the sideline, and that is enough for a first down. The direct snap to White, and he doesn't get it. Brady throwing, that is complete and hit almost immediately after making the catch is James White.
Rhythm they want to get into. That also slows down the defense and what they can coordinate from a pressure standpoint.
Little short pass to White.
Keep an eye on the bottom of the screen. White on Bostic.
Quick slant. Brady, quick pass on the day. And the give is to James White. And White Play. They're going to run it. And they're going to run it with White. And White. Brady got rid of it and throws complete. And that's James White. And White still fighting for yardage. He is brought down just across midfield.
For the most part in the first half, that's what Washington didn't allow them to have, is a big chunk of yardage, a big play where they bring pressure. This time Brady buys time outside the pocket. He gets James White, who's able to pick up some extra yards.
The rare huddle. Brady gives. White.
Across from Janoris Jenkins. 3rd down and 10. Trying to set up a screen. That's White. Had the penalty. Here's White, who had been suspended, came back and they cut him loose. Here's a catch and run for a 1st down by James White. 3rd down and 6. Brady throws, passes, caught. White, 1st down. Brady to his right. White underneath. Has another 1st down.
No matchup issues with him.
Under a minute to go. 3 timeouts left for New England. And there he is again. For New England. Just punch it forward to White. Picking his way inside the 5. 2nd down and 9. There he is. White. White gets it on that little push pass, and he's wrapped up. 3rd down and 3, and the pass is caught for a 1st down by White. Here's a toss to White, running left.
2nd and 10 for Brady. Here's White as he had to turn around to the outside to get that ball in terms of getting the ball out in a block rate. 2nd and 12. There's White. 4-yard touchdown run for James White. Flag is down at the 2-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 11.
Goal now from the 11. He's going to check underneath to White, and White trying to wiggle for one. James White will get the call, and James White not finding much there as Leonard Williams was ours with that catch moments ago. So just go underneath and check it to James White. Here's James White. Just all too easy and just tripped up as he was jetting down the far sideline as Brian Poole just got a piece of him.
So notice what Brady said. He says, we're lying, we're lying. That means he's going to slide the line left. He understands where the protection is strong at and where it's weak, and he just dumps it out there to James White, just like a receiver coming out of the backfield, making the catch. Brady making sure he's protected with the lion call. We're lying, we're going to the left. Nice job there by Tom Brady.
There's Brady, comes to the other side as White gets it down to the 20. As that final 20 seconds count down here in this 3rd quarter, where the Patriots scored by way, fittingly, of a safety on a night when their defense has been stellar, as they will move the chains there with 5 yards to White. Second and goal. And here is White.
Grasp it yet, the situational part of the game.
2nd and 10. To the near side, and
Just 3 in the 1st quarter. I mean, that's insane.
here's the toss. White shakes off the hit, goes. Plus 100 and just the differential.
Wow.
Low snap again. Brady able to handle it without any issues. Picks up 7 to White. And Cleveland's only allowed 1 out of 26 first downs on a 3rd and 10 or longer. And that's not a jinx. As White goes, White cuts it back to the middle. And all the way down to the 24. 3rd and 10 plus.
Well,
the Cleveland defense had been 1 for 26. It's all they had allowed one time of the whole season until now.
I knew when you said it, it was quite apparent.
Yeah.
It's a screen pass across
Goes for 59,
the line,
by the way.
and White, when you get that, I mean, just a perfect call versus the perfect look. And I can tell you they were prepared in that down and distance for pressure.
2nd and 17. That's White. Richardson had him for a moment.
Backfield. He moves Edelman back there as well. To fake to him. It'll flip to White. And White will have a first down, which was gigantic. First down, Brady dropped the ball, picks it back up. Brady, the shoulder shake down the sideline, and that is going to be caught by White. Thomas is there. What a catch. Tom says, give me a timeout. And we need a timeout to take a look at that play again. What a catch.
Well, back-to-back double moves. That one by James White, the one prior by Edelman. And, you know, for Earl Thomas, he's not used to playing out on the edge. Sometimes those safeties have a tough time with that. And the Ravens admitted they were going to play James White as if he were a wide receiver, because those two guys are the ones you have to stop. And so far, the Ravens are letting those two guys that they knew they had to stop beat them on back-to-back big plays.
White, can he get to the end zone? He cannot. He is stopped at the 1-yard line. Keep it on the ground. Big hole there. 7-yard gain for James White. Earl Thomas makes the tackle. 2nd down and 3.
And so many defenses, when James White is in the game, they just assume they're going to throw the football. And yet he proves once again he's a pretty good runner too.
In no huddle, there goes White again. Slipping and sliding and getting to the 18-yard line.
Boy, I tell you, this pace is giving the Ravens problems. They caught a break with Edelman's fumble on the last time, but they really look unsettled right now.
No doubt. White again probes the right side. Picks up close to 5. Gets to the 14-yard line.
Sorry, Al. Yeah. You're starting to see some of those tired tackles too. Wormley that time coming down the line, tried to reach out with an arm to make a tackle. They're just a half step slower than they were the first half. Zero blitz, no free safety back. We'll see if they adjust. Brady doesn't believe it. Slants, posts are the things that kill this defense typically.
A lot of gesticulating from Tom here, and he winds up giving it to White.
That play, and he still got open.
Back to White, and White works his way to the 1-yard line. So going no huddle, quick pace. They've run 10 plays, 7 of them on the ground.
And James White coming in here had 358 yards receiving, 66 rushing.
2nd and goal. White to the end zone. Touchdown. So Edelman has the fumble. Humphrey runs it in, and that is New England's answer. Bringing it back to 24-20 if the extra point is good.
It's an exhausted defense. Watch them trying to communicate up here. This pace is just wearing everybody out. They're just going to the ground. They're arm tackling. And James White forced them into their defensive back heavy look, playing the pass because he's a wide receiver.
And Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, he loves that. Remember, he had Colin Kaepernick in San Francisco.
In the league so far. And it's a 3rd and 12. Little shovel pass, and it's caught. 48. Set up screen.
Just a little off there, but it's also outstanding for him to get to that guy because you're usually thrown to the flat there.
Got the first down with that carry by White.
You always want to try and do that, but Phil does not let you.
They try it here, and at Kent State throwing that touchdown. You said it had to be a special play. Boy, was it. Here's the 2-point try. And going low to get it, James White. Jack Mason threw a block. 169. Shove aside a defender. One drive.
Yeah, and that's
nothing to speak of. And off. Gives it to White. White chased down from behind by
two very intelligent people come about here.
Will we see that play right here?
There's a really strong chance you're going to see the running back do something here.
It's a gain of 11. Run it with success.
Those four linemen.
White moving right. Brady looks for him, and he is knocked down for no gain.
Gobble on the snap. White gets it. Brady at 37% completing passes in this first half. And
wind at their back. And that's when they scored the lone touchdown in this game.
Here's a return by White. That was DeMarcus Lawrence, now 3rd and 14. Screen, and that did not work.
Play clock at 1. Brady with time, throws over the middle, and that's caught at the 45. That's James White. With White and Duke Johnson, you're looking at two running backs who are great coming out of the backfield and catching passes. Of course, we've already seen what Johnson can do.
Well, that's the modern game, right? You've got a runner on 1st and 2nd down, and you've got the receiver. And these guys really are two of the best right here. They are. And the reason Cleveland held on as long as they did was they definitely wanted to have somebody like James White to try and do what James White has done.
That says it. Leading in all of those categories since 2015, receiving among running backs.
Somebody to start working that middle of the field.
Handed off to White. He has room. Brady now hands the ball off. Second, here's White.
We know he's not.
3rd down and 1. Hands the ball off to White. Bangs into his own man.
Side that they were missing with Gronk.
On the ground. White off to the races. He goes. Finally gets dragged down after a long gain by Justin Reed. Takes him to midfield. 32-yard gallop.
The other thing that you want to get with Sanu is blocking down, and that allows your tight end to come out around. They completely outflank the defense, and keep this tackle in mind. That was a nice play by Justin Reed in the open field.
Inside handoff. Finding his way is White line. Still Ferentz in at center. Second and 21. Pick up a few here.
There's just a bit.
Minute to go in the quarter. 3rd and inches, and they get the first down. It's down by 15 with a quarter to go. I don't think so. Brady throws. Meanwhile, it's White, and White will jog into the end zone for a touchdown. So 3rd and 10. They send White out to the near side. That's good for 12 yards and the score. Their first touchdown of the night.
All the attention they paid to James White all night long, and nobody. I'm not even sure who was supposed to. Perhaps McKinney? All three going across the field, and there is just nobody that even acts like they thought they had that responsibility.
So now down by 12, down to 25. Deep drop. Tom surveys, checks off underneath. Into Texan territory by a couple of. And owns 5 Super Bowl rings. Cornell does. Nice. Brady throws wide open over the middle is White for a nice gain. He gets to the 20-yard line. Justin Reed. 3rd down and 10. Pressure on. Throw. Comes back into a wing. Brady dancing and fires, and that will be James White for the touchdown. So Brady going forward, escaping the pressure. gets it in. They go 75 yards, 13 plays, but it takes over 6 minutes.
This is really pretty awesome. Only a 3-man rush, so there's plenty of room. But watch him work this pocket. This is what he does probably better than anybody over the course of his career. He just buys time. He's not fast. You get him outside the pocket, it can look ugly. But inside the pocket, really pretty. Even with a double team, White able to break through and get the touchdown.
Start from the 6-yard line here. Give the ball to James White. Nice run here. Gain of 15 to the 21-yard line. Again, it's White, and he'll go nowhere. Brady to White. Got a lot of room to roam. He's still going. Going to go to the sideline, but down to the 19-yard line he goes. So.
Then a punt, a blocked field goal, and a pick. And the short kick. White has it to about the 31. He puts him up 17-7. That's White. The last time he was in, first down in this game, he had the toss back to Brady for the flea flicker touchdown.
It's a big play, but if not, you can give up a big play, and Brady caught him that time.
Play action fake. And
the worst and the least amount of time he's had since I can remember.
White
can win more games just on stuff like that than anybody.
Look at the clearance for White. Goes right up the middle. And they stack him up short. He does to White. And he's thrown down by Frank Clark. Down. They handled off to White. Brady still has it. He's got time. That's White. Got past the first tackler. Pass play to Myers. White with the pass.
Well, we talked about it in the first half. Josh McDaniels, no one better. Handoff, outside run. We've ran it 3 or 4 times, getting outside. This time we're blocking. Myers goes. No one has more plays in tough games when you're not moving the ball well. We need a big play. You've seen it a million times, Jim. Patriots use them.
Now trying to stop him here with a 7-point lead. Open. White.
Championship mental fortitude, and they've shown it too many times.
White goes in motion. Brady looking to throw again. Quick pass to White. White has some room and a first down for New England. It's White. And he runs into the Bengals D, led by right here. They fake it to Edelman, and they swing it to White. White takes a block. Still going. Stays on his feet, and White will score! Touchdown, New England. A 23-yard scamper for James White. And now Tom Brady tied for second all-time with Drew Brees with 537 passing touchdowns.
Great job with the motion going this way, then coming back in the opposite direction for the pass. And James White, once he catches the ball, you've got to be patient. Let your blockers work out in front of you, and then enough burst.
Second down and 8. Brady over the middle, and it's complete at the 35-yard line to White. Brady tell Edelman to go quick. They flip it to White. He's got some space, and a New England first down. Brady pitches it to White. And
3rd and 2. Quick. White inside. He's got it. First down. The 6th-year man out of Wisconsin. And out of the gun, they give to White inside. Oliver. 3rd and 8. Brady is flushed. Throws on the run. It's complete. But from midfield, Brady deep drop. Underneath. White. Down again. They'll take over from the 35. A little pressure from Lawson. He'll get away from that. White has it. Being looked at. 3rd and 17, and Brady with pressure up the middle throws to White underneath. Bills rally to the ball with well since. Second and goal, direct step, and Sanu, the old quarterback, with the option pitch to White. White got to change direction. Not the second half. They have a plan to go in at halftime, make their adjustments there. In the battle for that number 2 playoff spot. Brady complete. This is James White with 8:20 to play. Brady, play fake, under pressure, got rid of it, and that's complete to James White out of the backfield. White. Brady sets up the screen. James White, the 10, the 5, touchdown.
Well, Walt Aikens is the injured player down on the field for the Dolphins, and he's the one that gets blocked. It goes down low around his legs, and great job by the Patriots setting up the screen and for James White getting into the end zone, but it looked like Aikens, as you'll see him come into the picture, gets chopped down low.
White with his 5th receiving touchdown of the season. It was loose and being tossed around and still being tossed around. Watson, Edelman, and again, now a lineman, and now Sanu before he's finally brought, nope, still alive. And there's the end of the game.
White comes into the backfield. And they can give it to White on the screen. And he breaks it for a big gain before he's thrown down, running behind Shaq Mason. And finally, Brock was able to close it out after a 29-yard screen play.
Brady takes the head fake, and then he comes right back and gets the ball to White. And what a great play call. Josh McDaniels starts out I expect to see quick, short passes, screens, great blocking downfield by Harry, and White does the rest. Josh McDaniels has called a great.
On 3rd and 2, they're going to run it with White. Got the first and a whole lot more. Out of bounds at the 7.
It's an excellent call. New England. Why? When James White's in the game, Jim, what do you think is going to happen?
You think he's going to be in the passing game?
Yep. And New England goes against tendencies, and they use them in key moments. And right there, James White with a wide open. You think it's a pass, and they just run it like a normal play.
Of course, he had more receptions than he did carries this year. Brady. So White. To White. And steps out. Back at the 32. Here's the screen. They're wise to it this time. Review. And Brady goes underneath and gets a good gain out of White to the 31. This coming after the Titans kept the football, believe it or not, 8 minutes and 1 second on that last drive.
And watch everyone get out of that middle. This is there. Tom Brady was looking on the sideline. This has been there a couple times. He's going to wear out. Him, right?
He moves straight ahead, loses the football, and it's tossed back to Burkhead.